Yay! I think we're live. Yes, meeting is now streaming live on Facebook. Welcome everyone. This is Dr. Khushboo Shah, and we're joined by Eva, Komal, and editor. Thank you guys for joining in. Today is day 2 of Rhythm Earth. Yesterday, busy what I was trying to get you guys in touch with before you go ahead and learn, maybe, and you may not learn this technically later, but getting in touch with letting go of control and really trusting your body. Like because your body is the one that's playing. So I would like to continue that today, but differently. Today I'm going to take you guys through like an exercise where I will be playing and I may start singing. I don't know, because the whole point is to lose control. But the best way to lose control is by relaxing. The more you relax, the more you allow your body to do what it wants to do. And the more you tense up and the more you become rigid, the less movement you allow your body to have. All right. So the more you relax, and if you learn to relax, and this is not something that we're taught. We're not taught to learn to relax. We're taught to do. But you will do more and better if you learn to relax and you let your body move. So the idea is to start really trusting your body. So if in case, you have to trust your body for it to move. You have to have that level of trust in your body that it will do what it needs to do. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to start learning drumming, according to me, but could be literally anything that you enjoy. It could be any movement that you enjoy. If you relax and you do that movement, it could be relaxing and singing. It could be relaxing and dancing. It could be relaxing and going for a jog. I know it sounds weird. How do you relax and go for a jog? But literally relax and having space and then go for a jog. You will get better results for your body, but you will let your body move exactly how it wants to, and you will not. And usually what happens is our heads come in the middle, like, no, I don't think I can coordinate properly. I don't think my hands are moving. Oh, I'm getting this wrong. It's not something. Blah, blah, blah. That's all your head. That's the control that your head does. So the idea, therefore, is to learn how to relax. So today I'm going to do nothing but take you guys through an exercise hi Rashmi, to help you guys relax and get in touch with something. Okay. Hopefully, I don't want to talk too much about it, but just take you through it. You may want to lie down. You may actually feel like not lying down, but actually move your body while you're listening to this. You may want to close your eyes. You may feel like starting to sing. You may feel like actually drumming on your body or whatever it is. Whatever it is, just allow that, whatever that relaxation is for you. So feel free to lie down and not drum. Feel free to not lie down with drum. Feel free to just like close your eyes and relax. Whatever it is, the idea is let your body show you what relaxation is, because we're not taught. So till you don't have that reference point, your body's way of relaxing, you will not let your body do what it has to do. Okay, so let's first get to basics and learn how to relax. Does that sound good? So good. So I'm just going to again just move away from this and go to my drum and see what comes up. Wait, hold on. Is my drum seen? Yes, it's seen. Okay, let's make it get closer. Good, awesome. Okay, guys, relax. Close your eyes. Relax. The way you can receive from the earth is through relaxation. So relax. Now, loosen your shoulders, relax your shoulders, loosen your neck, relax your neck, relax, relax. 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 Now expanded awareness in every direction, at least 10 kilometers in every direction, and as much inside the earth. We really want to go inside the earth today. And when I go inside the earth, it's just fun for me. Okay, so it's not a very significant, intense space. It's just really playful. So go inside the earth as much as out, and then extend beyond that 100 kilometers, 500 kilometers, 1,000, 10,000, and then as big as the earth itself. And go inside the earth as much as outside. Go inside the earth. Extend. Relax. We have some kids joining us to show us how to play and have fun. Now, from this end, I just let your body move. Now, right now, I'm not trying to play something technical or something that sounds really nice. I'm letting my body play. And therefore, it's kind of stopping in between because I'm trying to control it in bits and pieces. Like, I don't know if you're realizing, but every time I try to control it and I'm trying to make it sound nice so that I get good praises and good judgments from people who are listening to me or who are looking at me at the Facebook Live right now. As soon as I try to do that, my body is stopping to play. All right, because I am going into how I'm going to be judged and how I need to look like I know everything about drumming. Whereas, what if I don't know anything about drumming? And what if all I know is, or not even know, all I want to get in touch with you guys is to really lose control and not have judgment and make music together in a very different way. So I can force myself to play right now, or I can receive losing control. But there's an energy and there's a space of relaxation still available. So I can force myself to play right now. I can hear myself somewhere. Hold on. Cool. So everywhere that we stop ourselves from truly enjoying what we enjoy to do, because we're not perfect, we're not right, and we're worried about being judged badly. Can we please uncreate and destroy at all times of God's million? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, online, shorts, person, beyond. Okay, so what I'm doing right now for a lot of people who've not ever done access, that gobbledygook sentence that I just said, which is right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, online, shorts, person, beyond, is called the access clearing statement. You will find more details in the website called www.theclearingstatement.com, which I'll put in. Now, the idea of rhythm in earth is to get rid of judgments that stop you from actually being with the earth and letting your body play. And what I realized as I was playing is I was becoming aware of how I was becoming aware where I was going into, I need to sound right and I need to sound really good and I need to look really good in front of the camera so that it looks like I'm playing really well and that I know. And I realize I'm going into a space of high judgment, which means I'm going to stop my movement, which means I will go in a place where my movement becomes really rigid. All right. So please notice this when y'all are practicing, when y'all are warming up as well. Notice when you start doing this to yourself, stop. Just stop for now. But just say pock and pod. Everything that is coming up, you're basically, all of this judgment that's coming up, you're removing it from your space, right? So you ask it, basically what happened is a whole lot of judgment came up in my space and I need to let it go before I start drumming again. So all of that came up, I'm now asking it to uncreate and destroy, and then I'm asking for it to leave my space by saying pock and pot. I know all this sounds really funny, but it works. Okay, even if you just remember to stop yourself when you realize, oh, I'm going into people's heads and I'm now worrying about how I'm going to be judged, to stop yourself for some time and then start having some fun again. Cool. So like I've started yesterday. Cool. So just a little, hopefully this will help. Just like a little demo of when this is like a continuation from yesterday, that when you start warming up, when you start getting used to moving your hands in and out on a drum, all this stuff will come up. But what Access Tools does is it allows me to, first of all, I have to recognize it, I have to be aware, I have to be vulnerable enough with myself to notice, okay, this is where I'm going now. I don't want to go there. I stop, I pocket pod. All right. So use this as a way to get in touch with whatever it is, whether it is you drumming on your body, whether it is you drumming on your bucket, whether it is you drumming on a drum that you have or on a table. Okay. So the exercise here is to let your body just move. Okay. Now I'm going to go a step further today and just introduce 3 basic sounds of this drum. Okay. So for those who have a djembe and would also, now the first step is not the technical aspect, which is why I was demonstrating what I demonstrated today, which happened on its own, and what I demonstrated yesterday, or day before, which is start letting your body loose. Notice when you go into judgment, stop there, because every time you go into judgment, I will put this, I think the founder the founder of Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, put this out yesterday again, which is something, and I'm paraphrasing, which is judgment stops movement or something like that, but on those lines. And it really does. Like even in this case, my movement was becoming rigid and I was going into a space which was not organic, but which was something made up. Okay. So notice that when you all are practicing, notice that, and this is something not just relevant to your drumming, but it's also relevant to whether you do any other form of art, whether you do painting, whether you do dancing, whether it's you creating your business, whatever it is. This is why I love drumming. It brings up these places where, oh, okay, this is how, and it's the same energy that I can duplicate in every other area of my life. Does that make sense when I'm saying that? So it literally, this helps me practice. It helps me be vulnerable with myself and gets me in touch with places where I'm not being kind to myself, and also gets me in touch with places that I am being kind to myself. So this is again not about the right way of drumming. It's about letting your body do what it requires to do so that you can start trusting it again, and then have the joy of the art form that you are involved in. Cool. So just like a side note, because I just realized what was happening. Now, technically, this drum has 3 sounds, but I'm going to introduce you guys to 2 sounds, and y'all can do your warm-up whilst losing control with practicing 2 sounds. Okay? So the first sound is from the center of the drum. Okay, for that, I loosen my hands and I literally relax. And that's the theme of the exercise today, relax. Now, when I relax, my hands form a gentle curvature. Pretty much my entire hand is what I use to bounce off the center of the drum. So that's what I do. So that's called bass, or that's called the boom. And most drums from African origin, but also most drums from the folk origin, not classical origin, but folk origin, have these 2 sounds for sure. One is the bassier sound, which is usually off of the center. This is the bass. Okay. And one sound is on the side of the drum. For that, what I do is I keep my thumbs apart, I keep my fingers together. Okay. And I have a natural fold here. And that's how much of my hand should be inside of this drum, which is the djembe, which some of y'all may have. Okay. And I keep that much of my hand inside and make sure my thumb is out, because otherwise you will get hurt. Okay. So I'm just going to practice and just slap it off of the side of the drum. All right. So those are 2 sounds. So basically, when I am practicing my warm-up, I will keep that energy of losing control and practicing the 2 sounds. So pretty much just that, just in and out, those two sounds. And a lot of the drums have this, but some of your drums will have slightly different sounds. With ideally, if you can start off with the two sounds, which is the bassier sound, and then there is a side sound, which is not a bassier sound. It's like a higher note. And let your hands go in and out. Okay? But please remember the first part, which I hopefully demonstrated and didn't screw up, which I did screw up, but that was the demonstration. But whatever, in my head I did. But anyway, so I will stop talking. But get in touch with the last two sessions, specifically with what I'm asking you guys to do is please lose control. Let your body do what it needs to do to play the drum. Okay? And then you'll also notice when you go into your head, which is when the judgments start coming up, which is when your movement becomes rigid. Okay? When you're slow and your movement is becoming rigid, just ask what judgment am I aware of? And pocket pause. Literally just that. Pocket pause is the clearing statement, like I said before. So but just become okay, what is this? Like judgment, repeating again, judgment makes your movement very rigid. Okay? So notice when your movement is becoming rigid. If it is becoming rigid, you are either judging yourself or you're becoming aware of some weird judgment from somewhere else. Doesn't matter. Just pocket pause, get your body to relax again, and let it play again. The more you practice this, the more you'll be able to duplicate this in every area of your life. Okay. Again, you don't have to practice this with your drumming. You can practice this with your painting. You can practice this with your dancing, everywhere else. Okay. Thank you. I think this was a different session. I thought I was going to do something else, but I did something else as usual. Do you guys have any questions? The people who are on the call, I just got closer. We good? We're good. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Please give me some feedback as well. If someone does these things, who's watching on the group, and you've actually gone and done some of the things we've asked, and if it has helped, please give us some feedback, because still I don't get feedback. I don't know what I'm doing, because I feel like I'm just talking to, I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I know I'm talking to these guys, but I don't know who I'm talking to. So give me some feedback to just see if this is helping, and please use some of the things I'm asking you to do. And even if these are short half an hour things, go back and use it for the 24 hours that you have in between, and then come back and let me know. Please give me feedback. I need to know. All right.
I have a question.
Yes, Ava.
Does this size work for the moves that you've just shown me?
Yes, but that's a different kind of drum. That's like a frame drum. Yeah. So frame drums usually have the side. It has a different technique of playing. Yeah. So for now, what I would ask you to do is, since you don't know the technique is yet here, play on your body. Okay? Play on your body. Or play with your body, whatever. No, there are kids here. But that's okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know how to play with their body.
Hey, thanks
Cool.
for the advice.
But thank you. That's a good question. Okay. So if you know the technicalities, you can practice it, but that's a frame drum. It has a slightly different way of playing. So before you get into the technicalities, let your body, use your body. Use your body to show you what your body needs. Okay, good. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.